this thing rolling. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Dogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking for space, it's Frazier.
Good job, nigga. Save the fucking game. Save the game.
As an offense, knowing that early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With the first down, they'll put it in play for the 33. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Extending the play. Bought a little time, lets it go.
This is click on to that. Take that.
That's an absolute giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Georgia going up tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
To the air on 2nd down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Switched and got over that quick as fuck. All they did was hit down on the first try, and that nigga did that.
A lot of football left to play. The bad news is that you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed into his decision-making in this game.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
It's about a 3. And I'm coming back to it. Do it again. Right back in. We can play this.
Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open.
Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Finally run out of bounds after the big gain. They'll mark it at the 45.
What a first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else.
I couldn't get over there with the switch. It was a good switch.
He likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play. To the air, it's Stockton.
And he tried to string out that run, but
My
there
camera was
was
still
nowhere
going.
to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
Well, they try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Looking to fire. He's going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes the quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with this.
Oh, the big fella almost had the interception instead.
Yeah, what is he, a defensive end or some shit?
Just wonder if the quarterback
No, I couldn't get it.
back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not
He got a star
The
on him.
defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Let's see.
Got the conversion and still going. What a play there.
Something to do with that weak ass dude in. Shit, weak, right?
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down,
That shit only work for you. That shit don't even work. Man, what's that?
QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect.
That's how I scored on you because you was in pre-med. That shit's so weak. I don't know. Nigga might as well goddamn blitz in me.
Motion from the wideout. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He'll get rid of it. Snags it. He gets it in.
And I'll kick it and shit.
Quarterback's ability to read the field
Yeah,
also the anticipation, the timing.
I do the guard and
Ball,
shit.
Jesse, and hit a guy in stride. So you get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage.
We got zero. What the fuck?
And let him do the rest.
We had the ball like 2 times some shit already. Right? Shit.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you. I'm about to give my team ass. Hey. All right. Got 2 good walks in. That's good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Mendoza. Grabbed in the middle, it's Becker. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
The neighbors over there. Yeah, the neighbors.
There on the slant drill. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I seen her. I walked out there and I seen you out there talking to her. Yeah, that's real nice. Good walk. I said that was a good walk.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. I went and looked at it. It looked real good, too.
In the second quarter.
Yeah, I know she happy you did that. Because it's nice. Everything nice up there. You've been using your energy.
First down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. That's real man, it's Becker. Breaks into the open.
Right. Yeah, you've been doing good. That's good. I said that's real. That's good that you've been doing that. Consistent. Every day. Well, much as you can. That's good. We all need to be like, all of us need to come out there with you. Shamika, Lee. Yeah, well, everybody need to be out there. I just use all of us to get out there.
They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on defense do we see PIs? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Now on the move. And he gets it up.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I can. Oh, now I'm playing the game. All right.
How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can beat the ball 50, 60 yards, no more.
He's probably it.
Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And believe it.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up.
That's good.
And make tough catches. David, what a grab.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there.
You know all about that. You know all about it. So I know you could have told her like.
He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Block in the defense. Come on.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'll check it out.
To the end, it's Stockton. Floating away. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
So now it's 2nd and long.
It would start working. What's it?
Wants to go
Okay.
This one's complete. Really needed to play like that to get out of their own end and move the chains. They mark it.
Yeah, we done had it for a while.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Frazier. Gives him that big stiff arm. They drag him down, but not before he hits the chains and the screen pass. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
The give on the inside.
Ooh.
4 yards on 1st down.
Go get Nick.
Time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Some of these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games
I get my
just
face.
because of the body
Real
blow.
deal. Tap my front. You just blew my eyes. Talking to me that much. I wanna cry.
From the gun, the ground game.
Come on.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. The Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
Come on, baby boy. Baby boy. I need you to give me some more than that.
To the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Here's
And
when
now
he's
2nd
old.
down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Finds his tight end. Runs through the tackle.
I got a switch stick, better G.
really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And that defender was just
Let's go get a turnover, fellas.
on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And I just love the
Yeah, we mad Mackin.
Late in the half, man. You want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side. And
Thank
then
you, y'all.
finish
That's
with
really
the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's bring it up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Okay. Check it out. Good.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Turn.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Mendoza. He puts a lot of air down the sideline.
A little bit.
I'm okay with him. I'm the
In a little bit.
taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that.
See, I know the game.
Some of those little games over.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
So,
Looking to fire. He spins that thing down the middle.
what the fuck was that?
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was looking for
Oh, what the fuck was that?
the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen,
What the fuck was that?
He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better
You
protect
see
the
that
ball. I
shit
don't care
with
how
the
good you are, you better
the
protect
ball
it.
too
You
short.
just got to take what they
What
do
the
for
fuck I
this
saw it on
game.
that? Yeah, I like that
It
hoe.
looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just
Fuck
checking it
on
down
my
or
head.
throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now.
What
He's
the
got tons
fuck
of
was
talent. He's
that?
making bad decisions.
Bill.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Give
Here's
me
the
the
rush,
yo.
and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Defense wants to bring the heat. These DBs going to give a little cushion. DBs right up on the receivers. Back to throw time running short in the half. Nowhere close on
Got to
that
let
one.
somebody live. Heard that before. Totally on my head.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down.
Gotta smoke
And a
the
quarterback
weed.
on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
Lead up the rest of me. Better be. Just a little
On 3rd and long,
weed.
you have to turn it loose deep. Trying to make magic on the
Get
scramble.
that CD.
He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Georgia sent out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return.
Okay, niggas and niggas, I need y'all to come on with it. All right, we're gonna talk to all with this. See what we got for this. Let's see what we got for this. I got some real niggas that receiver.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final
What we
minute
got
of
for
the
this?
first half.
Snap it.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first
Fucking
down.
bulls. Get the ball down.
The physicality of the secondary on defense.
Mendo.
That defender got to the football, was able to separate the
Mendowski.
receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Full wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range.
Chill, bro. Just chill.
So they take a
Yeah, while I'm playing, chill, man.
give the defense credit.
Chill.
Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback.
All good.
Break on the ball and make sure that throw falls complete.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. This game very easily could come down to which team has the ball out.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the tight end. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and it's just on to the next down.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. This time it's complete. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away.
I gotta go find my bait, dog.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia.
I gotta find my bait, dog. So I'm gonna talk for a minute. Absent the bait.
And it'll be a touchback.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she told me. She said, fuck the bait. I said, "Hey, fuck you." Woo! Damn.
The 25-yard line.
Because I ain't had a lick of sleep. What's up, big man? What's up, big dog? What got going on? I need to wait till it cool down. We're going back out to hit again today.
As we start the third quarter, we'll see what type of
adjustments
they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think it's such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make statements and make the adjustments to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
I just love quarterbacks.
What's up, Laura? Rome?
Always trying to
turning it on. Stopped at the 47-yard line.
Hey, how you feeling?
Gain, and they'll move the markers.
What y'all been doing today?
just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on
Roblox.
offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games.
All right, I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to clean it up today.
Just haven't been able to get him going.
There might be some in that trash.
That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball.
Gotta clean that up.
Make it an active.
Match up in and
You can tell that these two guys, they
I'm coming in.
practice all the time, and it's now showing up.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He launches one down the sideline.
What's this shit?
And that is
The fuck, man?
number 3 on the day.
What a nice catch by the defense.
That's my fault.
Listen, a lot of times
That's my fault.
DBs get in position to make plays.
Perfect ass play too. Burnt his ass. We good. We good. We should tighten up. We should tighten up. Teddy right there. What the fuck? How you get that play? Putting dots on the end of the head. Eat him.
Off the play fake on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Going right and going deep. Balls in the deep ball. And what a
That's the issue. Get the ball. Turn it.
just exactly what you need.
Right there.
The ball down the field.
I got you right there.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge way to set it
Man,
up.
they
Now
was
it's
right
1st and 10 inside the 40. Tight end now in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Look out, he's got room. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run.
Come on, man. Chill, man. You know what you want. Because
Yeah, considering how well they're running it right
Keep
now,
going
why
in
don't
with
you
the
just
cuss.
hand it off to this guy right here again?
keep going in with the cuss, man. What's up with that?
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what
I said
Georgia
juice
will
for you.
do.
Your opponent experienced network issues. Yeah, that shit go again. You hear this shit from the goddamn. He got. Saya. Hey, man, don't hit me with that
They'll
back.
move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's trying to get it in. And the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Dogs.
And this offense shows you what
Never doing
really
Twitch.
hard to stop.
Yeah, keep on going.
Explosive run. You
Yeah,
can't
on
everybody thinks they
YouTube.
run power in the box. The play action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass.
I still, we just playing like ass, that's all. That's the only thing going in your favor right now that I ain't playing with.
That last drive, quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt.
And normally,
at return.
beating your ass, no diddy. So it's typically not what we kind of play, you know what I'm saying? But where you're winning and I'm losing, it's kind of the other way around. But it's cool. We'll fix it. I'll fix it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Finds his man. It's Becker. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Hoosiers
Tight
come to
boots.
the line in the
Looks like
hurry-up.
that's tight end.
Offenses love the
Okay.
explosive
Tight end.
plays
It's
through the air,
Stacy.
pushing the ball down the field. And look at this.
Look up to the
Sometimes
wide
it creates
side.
some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run
That's
some
Stacy.
no-huddle.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
That's tight end.
The Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Becker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hoosiers getting set on first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Yes, sir.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes
This
the
is
grab
better.
along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first
Look at this
down.
tight. That shit blue, bro. Baby blue.
Are so
That was a perfect pass.
They know what you're doing, and they're getting the ball out fast. And do they have the quarterback taking advantage of it right now?
Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Pressure in his face.
Look at this keep coming through right now. You got the running back coming on that button?
He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Yeah, he's
Make
good
the
eat right
connection
there.
last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the
Make what the defense gives you, man.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter.
That's a play right there. You can throw the ball to anybody.
Quarters of play. Let's take a look at how
Any-
we got here. As we start the fourth quarter,
It's a good-ass
it'll take
fucking
a
play.
pretty sizable comeback to
Zone
win
or
this.
man.
So we open the final
You
period
feel a
with
lot hot
a
around with it.
down play.
Shit like this. You gotta get the ball out quick.
Shotgun snap on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Becker.
If you could have got that block,
Delivers the flow.
They
Picks
did.
up to get the first and 10 from the 13. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Becker. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Just keep slinging it. Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
You could have been moving the ball, making good decisions and not doing stupid shit the whole game, man.
The offense changing the play. Looking to throw. He can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And probably some good play. Ain't no probably in it. If you gotta say that, you probably don't need to run it, bro. Do not fuck with that shit. Oh,
They'll run the option.
yeah.
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hoosiers want to move quickly. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll come to the line trying to
Hey, buddy.
slice
You
out
finna
of
knock,
this
you finna
lead
pull
on
the whole
Monday
blind
night.
down. He finna do some real, real deal damage there, buddy.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the end zone. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. All down at the 7-yard line. Good return after the pick, and
It's
now
been
they
all day
are
for
in
me.
business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know
Please
exactly
put
the
that down, bro, so
situation.
you don't pull
In the
the
fourth
blinds
quarter,
down.
everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's caught. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
She got about a hair. Got the hair tied
This
up.
offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
So don't send it again, man. Come in my bag of chips. Hey, don't run with that in your hand. It can poke you in the eye. Put it down. Yeah. You heard what I said? Ha, ha. I'll be happy for you, man. I told you. If I get to kick your ass too much, I ain't gonna want to play you. I'm not gonna want to play you if I keep kicking your ass too much. Let me do this first. I'll do y'all next. Let me do this first. Got the chips, bro?
I ate all the red chips.
You get some other ones. See through. Hello.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the blue room.
Thanks,
Some
bro.
would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 48 Sports
Hey, man, come on, man.
Davis with you alongside David
Come on, bro.
Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Come on, man. Thanks, man. Yeah.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Hey, what's going
Oh,
This is what we expected. This crowd ready
yeah.
to make its presence known. Rides to back on the option again. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You slip your line out, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
To the air, it's Sayed. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
My wife is wrong.
That's really nice
My
catch
wife is
by the big tight end. Throwing his mitts up there, catching the football.
Trying to get the corner. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And it'll be incomplete.
Oh, he flipped it. Flipped that bad ball like a pizza.
Guys have you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play doesn't feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle of Field's footsteps, this will pay dividends.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Past the 40. Lots of green grass. They get to the 31.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are
Stuff like that, and those
really
more.
love to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his
Somebody on
offensive
my side,
line to
right?
pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense, staying in the getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. He's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy
What happened to him? See? What happened to him?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is.
Ain't that real?
This crowd
Really?
bringing the energy and noise
Yeah.
early. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. There he goes to the left. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, when just 4th and short nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there? 4th down and long, no problem. I got this in the first half.
And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise.
My name is Ed.
Wants to throw, it's Sayed.
Hey, my name is Ed.
Okay, yeah. What's up, Al? You've been in the house for a long time, Al. I've seen you a lot of places. I've seen you being beaten. He's sold you. He's redoing the bed. He's in the closet. He's done a lot of stuff for you, Al.
Established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he knocks the extra point through the upright. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, no motherfucking dogs. Give some motherfucking puppies. Motherfucking cats.
Gonna swing it on second down. And the pass is
Motherfucking
incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like him.
Cause he ain't no bulldog. He a motherfucking shitty too. Shit too.
They are, that's who they are.
Look at this
Nice
shit
job
too.
by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later. And you can see the
And let that nigga catch everything. That's crazy.
And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe
Ain't no
just a
shit
couple
like that.
inches short.
That nigga hands going to shit.
No
Look at
problem.
it.
Fourth and inches, and they'll go for it.
Please change the camera back.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. There he goes.
Come on.
He's at the top, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I ain't leaving no little easy there touchdown like that.
weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver, he can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
That's the last one we get. You fuck. Hope you get some more. You got the ball, you throwing the pitch.
Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop.
So you got.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. They get it stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Leave it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important. Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the middle. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a
We have
here and looking forward to keeping
rent
this
money.
rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return.
Ready to play.
Set up in business.
I thought.
Some defensive players just need to
Ready to play, man. Throw it to him. I'm hitting with me without reading.
It's not speed, it's not strength.
Let's get in. It's cool.
I know when to break on the football, how to go.
We done been here before. Let's see what they're doing.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I don't know looking at the decision that time by the quarterback, he may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. It was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the one.
And it's frustrating the defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Touchdown, Georgia! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so
In the
relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns.
You just like Wakefield Brown, don't
because coverage is going to be right. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's being different talent.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away,
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they can't make the connection.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Throwing on the run. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Jackson. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots, so they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
The one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was
going for it all. Snags it at the 30, still running. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll try to snap it quickly. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Peoples. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Branch. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback gets the first down and more.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletes.
Going over the top. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run play action. Using his legs to buy some time. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. There he goes! And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Georgia going up tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Throwing right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Nice pickup on the. return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Quick release on the RPO. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
How hard is that as a linebacker when you're trying to cover a running back on that angle route who runs routes like that, right? He thought he was going to the flat. He was barreling towards the sideline trying to knock that ball away, and all of a sudden he gets crossed up, and that's just too easy giving up that first down.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his big tight end. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Snapped it in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Hard running there. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And he get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Might be calling a hot route. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
And I like the offense there. First down, I'm going to be physical, try to get this ball in the end zone. A nice effort by the running back to dive, setting up a second down.
So they attack the perimeter on that one. Let's see if maybe they work inside the tackles on this one, trying to be more physical, just going north.
Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fitted in the window for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. To the air, it's Stockton. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Branch. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he...
Going for the big play. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum.
Turning it on. Still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing a negative play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Sayin. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Donaldson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. Hauls it in. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
This quarterback looks in complete control, not flustered, end-of-the-game situation, connecting on his passes. Nice job knowing his answers. Got to keep this rolling here to try to make this thing interesting.
They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air. It's Stockton. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. As the
Jeez, man. Good game, dog. I'm not talking, nigga. I said good game, nigga. I gave you a compliment, nigga. I ain't talking. Nigga, you got your ass whooped. I'm helping you build motivation and character, nigga. That's sportsmanship, nigga. You shake hands after the game. You say good game, nigga. You don't talk during the game. You beat ass and then shake hands. That's like whooping your ass then saying, hey, man, I'm glad you did this. Nigga, I beat your ass again then. That's cool. And you still lost. Ain't no way you lost. I'm wondering how you winning these games and you fucking keep losing. The fuck? Bro, you had that. You had the game the whole game. Hey, it happens. Oh, nigga, I need to laugh, but I ain't gonna keep it. This nigga, I'm like, you winning the game, then start talking shit, then I don't say nothing, then beat your ass, and then tell you good game. Like maybe you should take note from that. Like, man, I need to lock in instead. Stop talking shit. I done said he done had video after video of me goddamn coming back there. Like, bro, just be quiet and be happy you win when you win. I digress.
Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try. Makes the catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets complete.
He's loose on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
To throw again. The short hands, it's Peoples. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Sayin. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they strike first.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point was good when they finished the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To throw on first down. He's going to go for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outdo the guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to eliminate games. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick.
And that's just an excellent cover. Big cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. If I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some
Bad
success
boy.
throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is live. The opening drive throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He's got the tight ends. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
All right. Just like you.
Field position, the drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Off play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays on this offense.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking downfield at Simpson. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's got some space.
What the fuck?
Through the defender, and now he's still running. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Yep.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Alabama.
Funny as saying in the dog, guys.
It was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he puts through the extra point.
This game looked out for you on that one. Good getting that, boy.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You see all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Lost one deep down the right side. picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely wrong.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Okay, ready? Gorilla! Pound 55 weak.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Right on the money. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw again. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. The 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Bama!
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Got a man, it's Smith. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him.
Fires one high and deep. Spreads it inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Simpson. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Now they'll run the draw. Got the first down. Looking for more. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Pulls it in. It's Bernard.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Throws for the tight end. Caught near the sideline, it's Cuevas. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. We've got a timeout. Late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he's...
There he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Got a man. It's Smith. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
That's caught. It's Tate. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They go to the ground. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. To the air, it's Simpson. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we are ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so
tons of room in the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
He lobs one high down the left side. Got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout. Sends it downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Here's the pressure. The sure hands. It's Peoples. Looking for room at the 40. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Adams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. quarterback extends the play. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Well, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Shows him the stiff arm. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Miller. He smashes his way through again. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Alabama! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He's going to throw deep right side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. And they're not on the same page there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
Down 55 weak.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. Using his feet. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Drills him with the stiff arm. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He'll pull it down and run. Thrust that arm out. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. The Tide will get the 1st down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the 1st on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Scanning the field is Simpson.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. Come on, man. It's like, this game is fucking crazy. Hey, that's a clutch catch. It's cool. It's cool. These niggas are trying to see.
Trying to run the football, right? Throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make the decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to him back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. We got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
This nigga gotta stop right now, fellas.
Alabama's the first line with 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? To the ground. He's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw with Simpson. Bringing it in. Wide open downfield.
We could have got that to the
Into
side.
the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They march 78 yards down the field.
Why you be saying that shit, bro? You sounding like that, man. Like radio or some shit. Here's the ball, man. Here's the ball, man. Here's the ball, man. You seen what happened in this game, nigga? You seen this game, nigga. This shit been a back and forth game, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Your ass been on the end. As soon as you get up out of that little pressure a little bit, nigga start going, hey, all right, nigga, shit, we been doing good. Shit, we just had a few little mishaps. Yeah. I'm saying it's been a good game. It's been, you know, it's a back and forth situation. Hey, yeah, I'm saying, you know, it's 50-50. They get it a 50-50 chance. It's like, okay, he can win type shit. You know, but it's the same shit. It's cool.
Looking to throw on first down.
Man,
And he'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
go back to this.
Quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Come on, niggas.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up.
That's too tough on the pitch. Ain't gonna lie. You don't call that nigga, you would have been baby G. Goddamn.
They can't afford too
No,
many
y'all.
incompletions like
I
that.
just
They need
turned.
to come up with some connections, and they've got a
Had to, bro. Had to. My nigga like, why you throw that? My nigga, shit. I really tell me. I mean, tell you off. You check me in, my nigga. It's in this idea. It's hard.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle of his team. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there up to the 35. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Dropping back, it's Sayed. Here's a throw downfield late. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. Is it
All right, man. I'm out.
end of the day?
I'm out of this.
Man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late.
Hey, we play more, man. We play more.
Trying to get just
I had enough of this, man.
the big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, David. It looks like they just closed the door on this.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense
I need to fix my
How do
fucking.
you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big
Let's see.
INT,
Let me
and that
see.
might seal the game.
Okay. All right. Why is my camera doing this shit?
Looking to throw on first down. He'll lost one deep down the left side. And it's hauled in at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
There you go.
Defensive coordinator showing
Low.
for the snap. Under fire. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, at least they got to pick. This thing would have been better.
And this QB start doing some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're going to run.
That was like your play.
You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right back to it.
Kickoff unit has been busy.
Yeah, nah, they rocket time for that shit. Well, yeah. You know, I had about 2 or 3 in me, but after that, I be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really. It be hard for me to stay focused with locked in like that. No, the first one I be locked in. First 3 I be in. After 3, I out. Yeah, I'm looking back on the screen again.
Back to pass, it's Sayed. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's why they find themselves down by so much here.
Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go off on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it falls incomplete. But he forgot about this one. The defender was backed up now here, second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Man,
In games like today, when you know you're going to go down, on the other side, they have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back without playing the pass every time. Pull my ears back and don't always get to the football.
Timeout on the field and 4 kicks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep down the right side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.